guys! So yes, I completely missed the fact that I've now been on YouTube technically for a year. It hasn't been that because I've had breaks in between, but yes, my first video came out a year ago. Last month. No. Yeah, last month. And I completely didn't even cross my mind to do this video or anything until yesterday actually. And if you're aware, yesterday was an year anniversary for the Manchester bombing, and even though it was a tragic event and it was horrific and disgusting, and I can't understand anybody who even thinks that blowing something up is a good, to be fair. I can't imagine anything. I don't understand it, but I don't think I'm supposed to understand it, to be fair, because if I understood and were like, oh yeah, that's why they do it, then it wouldn't be me and my morals would be all over the place. But so yeah, yesterday was a year since the Manchester bombing, and I actually forgot about it, which obviously I don't live in Manchester, and so I wasn't affected by it personally. And me forgetting, which maybe a lot of other people did too, is a good thing, I think, because it means that the perpetrator didn't win. We forgot until it was obviously on the news yesterday, but we got on and lived up with. We just carried on with our lives, and I think that's the worst thing we could do for for terrorists. Just forget and live on with our lives and carry on and just, continue living, because that's the one thing they don't want us to do. But so yeah, a year ago, and I remember I was actually in hospital a year ago as well, and I remember waking up in the hospital bed and actually put on the news and was like, wow, something bad's really happened. Something really bad had happened, and I couldn't believe it. I honestly just sat there looking at the TV thinking, oh my god, what? But I also remembered it giving me strength, because when I was in hospital due to stress related to people in my life, certain events that had happened around that time last year, and I can't believe it's only been a year since I was there, to be fair. But yeah, I got that stressed that I ended up in hospital because I got severe migraines. I couldn't see, I couldn't walk. Every time I moved my head, I wanted to throw up. But I remember watching that, sat there in that hospital bed and thinking, wow, this is horrible, but they're not going to win. And I was just sat there thinking, life's so short and precious. Because even though 22 people, was it 22? Yeah, 22 people died. And I cried, to be fair, last night when I was watching the news. Again, just because it's horrific, and the children as well. But then I thought, the last thing they did was something they truly enjoyed. And so at the end of their lives, they were living to the full because they were at a concert of one of their most favourite stars, Ariana Grande, and they were just living and loving life. Unfortunately, it was taken away from them. But when I think back, I think that's essence of life right there. They were living and enjoying themselves and just loving life. Like I said, I keep saying it, but that's what captured me. I was just like, life's so short, and even though they're not with us anymore, they were simply enjoying themselves, enjoying living, and I wanted to start doing that again because at that time, in a hospital due to stress, and I was completely worn out and I wasn't enjoying my life. So therefore, if I died, I wasn't going to die. I was nowhere near, severely ill. But if I died in that hospital bed, I would have left a memory of misery, sadness, stress. I would have been unhappy in my last moments, and that's not something I want. And so reflecting on the last year, a lot of things happened in my life, but also in the world. I mean, God, a lot. So you have Manchester, Grenfell, Trump, you got Brexit, just so many bad, horrible things has happened. And I'll say Brexit and Trump are bad, horrible things, but then you look, and Chester also, from Linkin Park, but then you look at the good things that have happened, and you can't really think of any good things that have been in the news. The royal wedding, nah, is that good? It kind of brings the country together, and that's what I kind of like about it, but whatever, I'm not fussed. But then I was reflecting on my own life. What's happened in the last year? Well, the biggest thing I've ever done has happened. I went to university, something that I do not regret at all. I am so happy that I went. It's the best thing I've ever done. And I love it. And I'm moving on, and I'm moving forward, leaving my past behind. And so now that I look at the last year, I think, well, it's been a hectic year, but I don't regret it. It's like I don't regret making this channel, because even though I haven't posted a lot, even though I kind of gave up and then came back numerous times, and my videos don't get a lot of views anymore, but I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy what I do, and yesterday kind of opened my eyes again. I have not been great in the past few days, but yesterday I kind of just reawoke and was just like, hold on a second, think of all the great things you can be thankful for, all the great things you're doing and all the great things that are to come, and what is there truly to be said about, for me anyway. But it's just like when people who have suffered due to tragedies that have hit the world, there always remember the good before that though. Like when you say your loved one has died, you don't remember them sick or you don't remember them injured. You remember them happy. You remember all the good things they did and all the happy times you had with them. And so that's what I try to do. I kind of woke up today and thought, you know what, I'm going to just start over today. And I'm going to just make the most of it. Yeah, that meant me simply making this video and making a new theme for Instagram, but it's something I love doing and I truly enjoy it, and you know, I just love it, so I thought I'd do it. And so I guess that's just the moral of the story really. If you love doing something, just do it, and when reflecting back, try and think of the positives. But then Buddha would say, don't look back, don't look forward, look to the present, this moment, and what can you do to better it, I guess. And so what I can do to better this moment right now is not dwelling on anything. Forgetting forgetting the past. Forgiveness is a hard word for me, but leaving it behind is something I can easily do. And looking forward to the future is great, but don't look too far ahead. Think about what I can do now, what's possible. And like today, it's just been an average day, but it's been a good day, and I believe every day could easily be this, or even better. So yeah, there you go guys. That's my year on YouTube, even though it hadn't been a year, technically. But thanks for watching me and coming by. Thank you for your support and all your lovely comments. Just thanks. And who knows what the next year will bring. I for one have no clue, but I'm excited about it, and right now I'm just happy. So see you later, and thanks for watching again. Mwah.